at the mic here.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this race, and it looks like they're off right now.
Yeah, here we go. Got that stream delay. So, what do you think tonight's first non-morph ball item is going to be? I say reserve tank.
I say energy tank because it's the safest bet.
All right. Energy tank, reserve tank. That's basically the same.
Well, I mean, one's a little bit better.
Okay, fair enough. I noticed none of these runners are using the moonfall strats. That's okay. Those are pretty new.
You know, I tried to learn Moonfall recently. My buddy was saying it's as easy to learn as Mockball, but I disagree. I still can't get it.
I've not tried it. There are several other things that I'd like to learn before I go ahead and learn the Moonfall. All right, now here we come down. Yep.
Morph Ball.
Yep.
Is this even randomized?
Yes, I think it is.
I'm pretty sure.
For first off, we didn't start at Sirius Station. I almost forgot how to play that.
Yeah, watching all these randomizers, I almost forget what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a missile.
All right.
So this is pretty vanilla so far.
Yeah, getting missiles is not bad. It's not really what the runners want to see. They want to see an early power bomb. That's going to give them most of their options. All right.
Vanilla energy tank. There we go. All right.
Now I think we can start questioning it. Is this randomized? No, indeed it is not.
Well, the most vanilla seed so far, I think.
No, I think it's chocolate seed. Maybe strawberry. All right. Sloater's going up the elevator. Stump also going to go up the elevator. So nobody's going to check the item there in oh, they don't have power bombs. Right, they can't do that.
They certainly cannot. So they'll probably be heading up towards Bomb Chorizo now. And
yeah,
this is bombs there.
Oh. It could be bombs there, yeah. Or screw attack, or the other thing, I think is a speed booster.
Speed booster would be pretty good. That's what I want to see for these runners here. Or bombs, just because I think it'd be funny.
I actually am leaning toward the speed booster. I would really like to see them get to speed booster, even though most of the runners do dislike getting speed booster without high jump boots, because it really messes with your jump height. Sloater making his way up and down in the parlor to Bomb Chorizo. Stump making his way out of the climb there.
What do we got? Screw attack.
All right. That's not the movement item I wanted to see, but this is a good one. It's going to make their lower Norfair easier when they get there.
It also opens up the possibility they can check Gauntlet right now.
That's a good point. Now, there's a high probability that it's only an E-Tank or similar, as opposed to an item. It can't be any one of the suits, but if it is an item like, say, Speed Booster or Ice Beam, I've even seen Charge up there. That would be a huge advantage for anyone that checks it. Looks like Sloaters is going up there.
Yeah, and he's not even saving. That's a pretty risky play.
Yeah, he'll definitely continue through without having saved here, I think. Yeah, it looks like Stump's choosing to do the same. But screw attacks makes this room very, very safe, so...
And charge beam, like you said, wow.
Yeah, that's huge. That means the runners are not going to need to pick up a ton of ammo. Oh, it looks like Sloaters is going back out rather than going through. He doesn't have
go through because he doesn't have bombs or power bombs.
You can screw attack through there, I think.
I think there's one block that you can't reach. I'm not sure.
The bottom, you can't reach that bottom one? No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Someone in chat can probably correct me though.
Yeah, I mean, there's that crazy screw attack through Meridia Reserve, or Brinstar Reserve.
Oh yeah, that's pretty impressive. I haven't seen anyone pull that off in this race yet, or this tournament, I should say.
A couple people have. I think Zosty pulled it off once, but then again, he's Zosty. And it might have been Cephalon pulled it off, I think, as well. All right, what do we got here in Terminator? X-ray scope. So that'll come in handy if our runners do find plasma, especially now that they have charge beam. They can one round Phantoon and Dragon with that triple beam combo.
And Botswood.
Oh yeah, you're right. And Botswood. Don't forget about him.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to see these runners get an early charge beam. Just because now they don't need to really worry about collecting minor items. They're still going to want a few because they only have 10 missiles right now. That's not a lot. And they still need Seabers and power bombs.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to want at least 5 to 10 power bombs, I think, is really where they're going to want to be at. If they don't find ice beam, they're going to want 15. And that's going to be safe. That's going to be the safe number to get them through Torian. All the Metroid rooms, and then they're going to want some number of super missiles, depending on what other beams they find, to take down bosses like Ridley, and well, just primarily Ridley, really, and then Mother Brain 1.
Yeah. And there's plasma. Wow. Oh my goodness.
That is amazing early beam combination for these runners. So yeah, I think we're definitely going to be seeing. Oh, look at that! Sloaters is doing. Oh, Sloaters was trying that screw attack to get to that item back there. That is really, really difficult. He got the first one, but gave up on the second one.
Yeah, I don't blame him. That trick is pretty close, or pretty challenging, I should say.
Yeah, it's very hard. Now, interestingly enough, our runners still do not have any power bombs. That means they cannot go down and check the item in lower Brinstar here. That they're not going to be able to check something like charge unless they find power bombs in Big Pink. So if power bombs are that minor item and Stump can do that screw attack to get in there, that's going to give them a big advantage over Sloaters. Because he'll be able to check the item down there.
Yeah, and if Sloaters gets, if you were Sloaters and you found power bombs right here, would you go back to the location under Green Brinstar?
I might be very tempted to, just because that item, even if it's just an energy tank, it's worth picking it up right now. So it'll. Yeah, here's some power bombs. I might be tempted to go back and just find out what it is. Because
there's your power bombs.
Yeah, if Stump does pick up some power bombs, then he doesn't know. Spring Ball, nice run, validated. Then he doesn't know whether Stump can get that item or not. And if it's something like high jump or speed, that's That's going to let them go through, say, Meridia. Well, Speed Booster would let them go through Meridia, but High Jump would also give a big movement advantage. So
yeah, High Jump early is very valuable.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here though. Grapple Beam.
Grapple Beam. Yeah. I do like this. Sloaters is cleaning up Big Pink here. And then we'll see if he decides to go back to that one item in Lower Brinstar or just continues to move on.
Yeah, I really like. I would like to see him go back and get that item just because, if in case it's something super important, he'd be kicking himself if he didn't pick it up. Oh, yeah, looks like he's skipping it.
Yeah, it could even be a suit. So that's something to consider. And if Stump goes back and it's something like Varia, I mean that's super edge to Stump.
Yeah, that'd be huge. That's one of those route divergences that would pretty much, I wouldn't say decide the race, but it'll be a pretty big factor.
It would be a major factor. I agree. Looks like Stump is... Yeah, looks like Stump is going back to find out what that item is.
I actually like this choice, getting it before the wave room, just because in case it is wave beam on the off chance, then he's not going to have to execute that trick.
Or high jump, right?
That's
it
true.
makes that trivial. So looks like Sloaters is choosing to go. Nope, he's going to check X-ray here, and then we'll find out if he goes down on Red Tower.
This is pretty dicey. With only 74 energy, I think those spikes do 60 damage with just power suit. So
that's high jump boots. Oh, that's huge. That is a big movement advantage.
Wow.
So I saw a race earlier in the tournament where one of the players found high jump and the other did not, and the player who found high jump was behind, and high jump just allowed him to catch up and overtake the other runner. So that could be a big movement advantage for Stump. That Sloaters is going to have to do 3 jumps where Stump can do it in 2, especially when they find speed booster.
Yeah, that's the big one. Speed booster, lowering your jump height without high jump boots.
Yep.
And you know what? If Stump's not comfortable doing this wave, the blue gate glitch, I think, he can just skip it. Well, and that's not even a bad choice because we know it's just grapple there, right?
Yeah, it is just grapple there. It allowed Sloaters to go get X-ray, the item at X-ray, which was normal bombs. So, I mean, with high jump, I think Stump basically has this on auto. But we'll see what he's going to do. He looks like he's farming up some energy here. Those I don't disagree with this. The giant side hopper there will hit him for 80 if he gets hit by that guy.
True. But he can also just screw attack into the room and not take damage that way.
Yeah, absolutely. So looks like
going for a beam combo. I don't know if that was intentional.
I don't think so. I think he wants to pseudo screw into the room there. Or nope, he keeps a charged plasma. All right. Oh no, Stump! You have there you go. You have high jump. You can do it from the corner there. All right. All right. Looks like Stump gets it, and Sloater's finding a reserve there at what was a spacer, and now he's going into the crate area. Yeah. I like his choice here, going down. No speed booster, no high jump. Now that might be something that causes Stump to go up to wreck ship if he really wants to. He has high jump, so he can check the reserve item. Whereas, I'm sorry, the wreck ship energy tank, he can't check the reserve item because he doesn't have speed booster. But
he can still see what it is and evaluate whether or not he needs to go back. But
right,
wreck ship early in this newer logic is, as far as I understand, a little bit riskier.
Yep. So it just depends on how he feels he's positioned in this race. All right, Sloaters not getting the crate stand-up glitch.
And he's rewarded with Ice Beam. Nice.
Oh, I like that. So that means the runners are going to get... I mean, they can get whatever number of power bombs they feel comfortable. They have 5 right now. They can finish the game with 5 if they like. If I were them, I would actually pick up 1 more power bomb pack, just because that makes it a little more comfortable. Now, Sloaters does have regular bombs, so he's going to be able to avoid pretty much any soft lock. If he doesn't want to pick up another power bomb pack, then he can get away with it.
Yeah, and it looks like Stump's going to be in the same positions shortly as he heads towards his bombs.
Yeah, I do like this move by Stump. It's very easy, especially having grapple come over here and check these items.
Well, he can't touch the spikes now because he only has 38 energy, and they do 60.
Yep.
So he's got to be careful. I wouldn't be opposed to the decision to just skip it.
It looks like that's what he's deciding to do, or at least he might go down to the energy refill station. Yep. That's what it looks like he's doing. Sloater's going down the elevator after cleaning up Kraid. Picked up an energy tank and the ice beam there. The ice beam's the big thing that he was looking for. So that's good. We're gonna find out what he does in Norfair. Now he only has 2 energy tanks, so this might be a move where you want to go up the wrecked ship.
That's a good point. Just because you can't do your hell runs here.
Well, they're
I mean, you can, but it's incredibly challenging.
Right, yeah. There, you might as well be Zos doing RBO at this point in time. So
basically, I think we'll see Sloaters check ice, and then probably we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, with 3 E tanks, checking ice is not that risky. You know, and if it turns out to be an E tank, he can go to Bubble Mountain, or he can go back up to wreck ship. So now, if Stump decides that he wants to go up the wreck ship, that's going to give him a little bit of a time advantage. As far as we'll see what's up there in the wreck ship. Now, Sloaters will have still checked all the items down here, but if the wreck ship turns out to be as good as it seems right now, based on the items that they found, that might be the play for him. And it might give him that time advantage in the edge.
We have to see what's at ice first.
Oh, I agree. If it's Varia, that's huge. And
just
that energy tank. Yep.
So yeah, I think you're right here. I think wreck ship is probably the play. I don't know. I wouldn't go to Bubble Mountain at this point. I'm not comfortable with that health.
I mean, it's tight. It's very tight. And depending on how much he's practiced his runs through heated rooms, you know, he might not. So if I were him, I would actually go up to wreck ship. And it looks like Stump is going up to wreck ship. It's like he read my mind over here.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah, this is huge. Now, you know, Sloaters has still checked all those other areas, but this could be the play, right? If there's something like double suits in wreck ship, that's going to put Stump way ahead.
Definitely. Or if you find something like Speed Booster or... I think Sloaters might actually be doing some hell runs here because he did save.
Yeah, no, that's also a fine decision, right? We've seen it where earlier today, was it, with the Becky? Wreck ship had basically nothing, and everything was down here in Norfair. So... This is a very, very interesting to see that these 2 runners have chosen very different paths.
Yeah, and we'll see which route pays off more.
Yep. Sloaters needs to be very careful. Cannot take too many hits from the enemies in this room. So he's taking that continuous heat damage. And he makes it to Bubble Mountain safely. Alright, Stump picking up a missile pack there in the moat. Making his way over. I like this Sloater saving here. It's very smart. Now, he does not have high jump boots, so he is going to have to run through this room and jump in order to get up top.
That's right. And he really needs to watch his health right now since he has to go and farm. Only 75 energy.
Yep.
If he has to hop up into the back cave and just, you know.
Yeah. The other thing that he could do is he could use Ice Beam to freeze one of the waivers and then stand on them. All right, looks like he's... Go ahead.
I just thought it was an awesome strategy. It's not something I thought about before. There's a lot of creative uses for ice beams like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's going to farm on the bugs down here. This is not a bad decision either. All right, Stump making his way down here to Fantoon.
Yeah, and he's also got to be really careful with that health. But because he does have X-ray, charge, and plasma, it should be an okay fight.
Look at this. Look at this. Sloaters looks like he's going to go over to Crocomire.
I don't know if I agree with that either, because he has to get an item right at Crocomire, because I don't think he can... Oh, no, he can check the item at Grapple because he has bombs, right?
Yes, he has bombs, so he can check both of the items. This is a very interesting decision. Stump fighting Fantoon here. Got plenty of ammo. Making use of that screw attack. Oh, Looks like he missed out on that microwave. Yeah, see, Sloaters one hitting Crocomire.
Oh, Stump, you've got to be so careful here.
Now Stump did save at the top of Red Tower, so if something disastrous happens here, he does have a backup save. So, he's got it. Yes.
Nicely done. That's going to do it for Fantoon.
All right. Now, I don't really like Stump's health situation here, but I would definitely save before going over to Wreck Ship energy tank.
Did Sloaters pick up the Crocmire item?
I don't think so.
I think he's probably a little bit worried about taking a dive in the acid there, but he does have a grapple beam, which is the intended strat for there.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the tracker for what it could have been. So, this is interesting.
That's actually smart going this way around, because then he doesn't have to bomb jump his way up through up to grapple.
Yeah, and getting the green gate glitch there second try, I think, is going to be a little bit faster than the bomb jump. All right, Stump finding an energy tank here at right of Wreck Ship.
Much needed energy tank, as now he has.
All right, so chat is telling me that the Crocomire item was a reserve. All right, what does he get at grapple? Oh, so this does not pay off for Sloaters at all. He gets an E-tank. That's nice, but
at this point, that's not what you're looking for. You want to find movement items. You want to find suits. You want to find beams.
Yeah, wave beam would be fantastic to find. It would finish their beam combo. Any suit, space jump. Now we know where high jump is, but Sloaters is still definitely looking for that, or speed booster. So, those are the kinds of things that Sloaters is going to be looking for here. All right, Stump saving before he's going to go over to the Wreck Ship E-tank. I like this. Even with finding that energy tank, that's a smart play.
Yeah, because those platforms do 200 damage with just the power suit, so he's got to be super careful.
Yep. No suits, no space jump, no gravity.
Making it look easy, though.
Wow, that was very nicely done by him.
So Sloaters probably going to go back and check Bubble Mountain. We'll see if this pays off for him. If he finds a suit or speed booster, he's probably okay. But yeah, I still think Wreck Ship was the correct play here.
I really, really hope that he checks Bubble Mountain. I mean, this is the and it's Varia for Stump.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes, that really is huge. I mean, Sloaters, I think he should definitely still check Bubble Mountain. I think that's the right call for him. But oh wow, is that a development in this race for Stump finding Varia up in Wreck Ship?
Yeah, so we know that Sloaters can't actually do Lower Norfair now. He's going to have to go back up towards Wreck Ship, or even if he finds Gravity towards Meridia.
Yeah, Gravity being in Bubble Mountain here would be a really good thing for Sloaters. That's definitely the kind of thing that he's looking for. A vanilla speed booster would be nice. Finding Gravity definitely would let him do Meridia. It would be interesting to see if he does find Gravity, whether he goes to Meridia or not, thinking that Varia could possibly be in there. Because Varia could be...
Yeah, I think that would actually be a good play, because he can just head through Meridia and then up towards Wreck Ship right after he's done.
Yep, Stump using Screw Attack to get through Attic. Alright, we're going to find out what this Wreck Ship reserve tank is.
And they can just hop through there because they have Spring Ball.
Spring Ball, yep.
And it's an
E-tank, so Stump knows he does not have to come back for that item. There was an intended use of X-ray scope.
Always love to see that.
Yeah. Right. Now Stump is safe from the Cerberoth soft lock here.
The Cerberoth soft lock?
Yeah, I'm just naming that after myself. Don't
What
care.
did you do there? What did you do there?
I went in there with 0 power bombs.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now he also has regular bombs, so he's definitely safe.
More supers for Sloaters as he goes towards the Norfair Reserve.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever mind picking up supers, and those are actually in such a horrendous position that you almost end up picking up whatever they are anyway. So when they're supers, oh, and it's speed booster. That's real nice for Sloaters.
That's real nice, but I don't think that actually makes up for Stump finding Varia, because now he has to go straight up to wreck ship.
It sure doesn't, but even still, it's the kind of item that he was looking for. Oh, both suits in wreck ship with a vanilla gravity. Wow.
So that's huge for Stump. I don't know if this is quite over yet, but this is just such a huge advantage.
Yeah. And Sloater's going back in here to refill off the bugs in the room before Speed Booster.
And this is what you were saying earlier. If both suits are at wrecked ship, that's just that's the.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. It's huge, and it's very rare for that to happen because, like I said in the new logic, chances of wreck ship early being good is much lower than it was before.
Oh yeah. With the percentages being moved around a little bit and the items evened out, yeah, that's. I mean, it's an incredible thing for Stump to have taken that gamble to go up to wreck ship and being paid off with both of the suits. I mean, he's going to go down to Norfair now. He's going to take care of Kraid. He's going to be able to go straight down to lower Norfair and take care of Ridley, especially since he's got high jump. So lava dive, gravity boots, or gravity jump, all on the table for him. He doesn't need speed or space jump. He's going to find both ice beam after Kraid and speed booster if he goes to Bubble Mountain. So his options to clean up the rest of the game are very, very free. Whereas Sloaters has to go back up to wreck ship now in order to really start progressing through the game.
Yeah, and all he's found here is just a bunch of energy tanks, and speed booster, which does help. But
yeah, the speed booster is the kind of thing that he was looking for, but the rest of the items just being energy tanks are not the payoff he was looking for coming down here. And to be fair, there were a lot more items for him to check down here than for Stump going up into wreck ship. So that was just quite the gamble there, and it paid off big for Stump.
Sloaters heading through the Frog Speedway.
Yeah, with speed booster, I like that. Don't have to worry about any of the heat in that room, and you just run right through. Yeah, Stump's gonna go clean up Kraid, get his ice beam.
Checking for some minor items.
Yeah,
not a bad move.
It's interesting that he's doing that. He has charged plasma. That can clean up Ridley very, very quickly. And the charged plasma X-ray, which he's already demonstrated that he can use, is going to be able to take care of Dragon and Bawoon, which are the other big concerns for him. Sloaters, very nice, getting that alpha spark. So I'm kind of surprised Stump is still checking around for miners. One other thing that Sloaters could do here is go check that item in Lower Brinstar, as well as the item in Waterway.
That's true, yeah, because he doesn't know what's there yet. He's missing out on high jump boots.
And he does have speed booster. And you see this kind of where he's fallen down a little bit. That's where high jump boots would play big for him. It would and allow him to be able to make it a little bit easier to jump up in Red Tower.
I love this intended use of Ice Beam. It's not something you actually see that often. It's
No.
if typically you just see runners doing a hero shot there.
Hey, you've got the item, you know, make it easy on yourself. All right, Stump having picked up his Ice Beam after taking down Kraid.
Yeah, so what does Stump need to be in go mode at this point?
He needs actually nothing. He is in go mode.
There you go. He probably wants to hunt down a few more energy tanks, but yeah, he can just skip pretty much everything.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one thing Stump wants is some energy tanks. I think that right there puts him in go mode. If he really wants to complete the game, he actually has enough items to complete the game right now. He'd have to ice clip at bot wound, which presumably he knows how to do. But short of that, nothing. He does not need anything. Little mini ocean fly for sloaters there. Yeah, I think right now we're definitely going to see him go down and all the way down into lower North Fair. And I'd be surprised if Stump keeps checking for major items at this point in time.
Yeah, and he made the right. Yeah, totally. He skips checking out ice and high jump.
Nope.
Goes straight towards Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, if he feels he needs something, he can check them later on his way out. I think the right call for him is just to start taking down bosses. He's got both of the suits. He's got charge, ice, plasma. He's got 20 supers. So if he wants some more supers, there's some on the way that he can look for. He's got high jump boots and screw attack. That's going to make his, high jump's going to let him get into the lower Norfair pretty easily. Screw attack's going to make moving through all the key hunters and whatnot in lower Norfair a lot easier. So, he's got bombs and spring ball, so he's going to be able to, maneuver through all the various morph ball holes down there. So, there's not much that he really needs, right? Especially with the minors that he's got. 25 missiles, 20 supers, and 15 power bombs. He's set.
He's pretty good. If I were him, I'd pick up probably another E-Tank, but he seems pretty confident.
Oh, I 100% agree. I would definitely be looking for maybe one or two more E-Tanks. But, that being said, it's not a high pressing concern. It depends on how familiar he is actually with any percent, because if he's pretty familiar with any percent, he's good to go. He does have one reserve tank plus the 3 energy tanks that he has. That's more than you would get in any percent. So he might just be like, I'm done here, we're going. All right, Sloater's gonna go pick up an energy tank here.
I think, just an energy tank here.
Yeah. The wreck ship energy tank is Varia, and Sloaters is going to be very pleased once he finds that. However, I think he's going to feel like he is behind.
He might not, though, because Stump took a huge risk by doing wreck ship first, and that's not something we see a lot, especially without finding speed booster early on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Stump did find the high jump boots, which Sloaters did not. So, Stump skipping the screw attack item here.
Skipping everything, which is probably the correct move.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to check some of the easy things. I think we're going to see him check item after Ridley. We may see him check Fire Flea. But that's kind of it. Anything that's out of the way, such as the screw attack item, I don't think we're going to see him check. He may check 1 or 2 other items in Bubble Mountain. I
don't even think we'll see a Bubble Mountain check. He's just going.
I agree, but it depends on whether he really wants to try and find speed booster. If for that Baboon ice clip,
That's right.
But having
how comfortable he is with that.
Yeah, having charge and whatnot early really makes it one of those things where once you get the suits and another beam upgrade, you're kind of in there for where you want to be on major items. You find your movement items and you're done.
And there's Sloaters picking up his Varia suit.
Yeah, he's definitely pleased with that find, and depending on whether he feels that Stump made the same choice as him, we're gonna see, how he starts to play at this point in time, especially when he goes to gravity and finds it's vanilla gravity. All right, looks like Stump's going to go check this miner here, finding some more supers, picking them up. He might want them for Ridley. 25 supers definitely make light work of Ridley. It's 30 to take him down, but he does have ice charge plasma. So,
yeah, I always like picking up more supers before the Ridley fight. And it's just, the power bomb's a shame. It's just so easy to check.
I agree. Yeah, especially if I don't have 30 already, which is the exact number you're going to need to take down. All right, Sloaters making his way through the rest of Wreck Ship here. Coming up to the attic. Meanwhile, Stump on the Ninja Pirates.
Yeah, giving him a little bit of trouble there, but he pulls through just fine.
They're asking him how he can Judy chop on that.
Oh, and a speed keep from Sloaters. I always love seeing that. That's such a hard strat.
Yep. That is very, very nice.
So he's going to head towards the Wreck Ship Reserve, find out he doesn't need it.
Yep. Now he does have speed booster, so if it was something good, he could have gotten it, whereas when Stump went up there he could not have. So interesting. Stump is wall jumping and making use of screw attack to farm the Zebs here. Or are those Zebos?
I'm not sure.
They look almost exactly alike. I think
sure
they're
chat will
different
correct
colors.
us.
Yeah.
I think it's more efficient to farm with grapple beam here.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's way more efficient to farm with the grapple beam, and especially since he has it, he's decided that yep, that's the way I want to go. All right, looks like he's just about full up on energy. He's full up on supers. And
so this is interesting here. Sloaters, we know that probably didn't take the best route that he could have. Stump's routing was a little bit better, but Stump's also spent a lot more time farming. So I wonder how close it's going to be at the end here.
Yeah, that's definitely, there certainly is efficiency in this game. So, not only is it sometimes you get lucky with choosing a better route than your opponent, even still your opponent, if they move a lot better than you, they can catch up. So, that's one thing that you want to always keep in mind. And I think Stump feels like he's comfortable right now. He probably feels like he has a bit of a lead going up to Wreck Ship early and finding both suits like that. So, he might be that might be just one of those things where he says, I need to farm up. This is just what I need to do for me.
Yeah, he probably thinks he probably knows he has a really significant lead and just wants to play it safe to keep that, which is why we see him saving a lot too.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing. He's all right. Ridley is down whenever Ridley decides to pick him up. Oh no,
he's probably gonna take a couple more shots.
Yeah, Did he hit him with all his regular missiles? Because if he hit him with all the regular missiles, then Ridley should be down.
Yeah, he should be down.
Right, here we go.
There we go.
He must have missed some of them regular missiles. Because that is enough. Oh no, it's actually 5 short.
Yeah, he is checking the item behind Ridley.
Yeah, and if that's an E-tank, that's the item that Stump wants at this point in time. One thing that we might see Stump do here is pick up 3 more E-tanks, and then he'll be able to do stand-up glitch. Now with Charge Ice Plasma, it's not Charge Ice Wave, but it'll still do a big chunk, or take a big chunk out of Mother Brain 3's life total.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where I don't think it's actually worth it to pick up to search for the energy tanks just to save those about 30 seconds on Mother Brain.
Yeah, it depends, right? It depends on how how comfortable Stump feels.
That's true. If he's just picking up energy tanks on the way, then it's not a big deal, right?
Right. Yeah. Or like I said, if he's trying to find something like Speed Booster for that ice in just above Aqueduct where he has to get into Pot Wound there, he might just find those energy tanks anyway and decide that he wants them. So we're really going to see that now as he starts to head out of Lower Norfair. So Sloater's beelining it for Lower Norfair here. That's definitely the right play, especially since he's already cleaned up all the rest of Norfair. He knows where he needs to go.
And I really don't think Sloaters is going to pick up any more major items or even minor items here.
No, I find that very unlikely. Sloater's actually having found both of the suits is definitely in go mode.
Wow, Lava's barely misses it.
But that was an awesome setup. Looks like he's decided to back it up with a gravity jump. I like that. And nails that. That was despite missing that lava spark, that was really, really good. Okay, Stump going to pick up more miners.
He might just be worried about his ammo count heading into Mother Brain. Which,
maybe.
I mean, I think it's still faster to skip, but I don't know. He might just feel more comfortable having more super missiles.
Yeah, I mean, that super missile pack there that happened to be in Holder Albi is essentially free. You know, a couple seconds out of the way. Not too bad. All right, Sloaters.
Yeah, I don't like this.
No, I don't like that either. It looks like he wanted to go to see Screw what Screw Attack was. All right, deciding against it, and then getting fast pillars. I like this. Yeah, now he is going to have a much rougher time here in the worst room of the game. He will have to spring ball jump up here, or infinite bomb jump.
Looks like he's going for the spring ball jump. I love that strategy. I don't.
Look at that. That is amazing.
Yeah, Sloaters looks like he's really prepared for this race.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm doing some lava spark. I think that's what it's called. Practice before the race started. So.
Yep, and I mean, if he was a little bit old, he would have nailed that lava spark, and probably would have taken about 20 damage in that room. But the backup gravity jump, very smart play by him, means he doesn't have to leave the room or anything like that. Just drops right down and is right out of that and up to the Lower Norfair elevator.
Yeah, he also has a bit of insurance there with his because he has 8 E-tanks at this point, right? So.
Yep.
He's got to watch his power bomb count, I think, though, heading into this next segment.
He has regular bombs, so actually, he's fine. Yeah, the regular bombs, I think, is the one reason why he has picked up. He has 20-25, and that's where he wants to be. All right, Sloater's getting both of those Kagos.
And Sloater's with Speed Booster. He can take care of these metal pirates a little bit easier than Stump could.
Yeah, Stump had to use supers. It's not a bad way, but I think the Speed Booster is definitely a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, so it's those minor time saves that Sloaters has to count on at this point.
Yep. I mean, so once he takes care of Ridley, he's only going to have Dragon left here. And if Stump, keeps checking around, doing minors, or farming up, that's going to give Sloaters the time he needs to catch back up. So we're going to see. Looks like Sloaters is choosing to use charged plasma beam shots on Ridley. Excuse me. I don't know how many it takes without wave, actually.
I want to say 24, but I think that might be wrong.
Okay. Maybe
I'm
somebody.
sure, again, I'm sure chat can correct me.
Yeah. All right. Stump setting up for his microwave. Gets it. Very nice
Easy
going round
for-
on Baboon.
Loader's waiting to get picked up by Ridley here. Oh, needs a couple more shots.
I like this. Stump picking up the Baboon E-Tank here. That it's going to give him a 5th E-Tank.
Well, it's kind of on the way too, because he doesn't have speed boosters, so he has to go through that way.
Exactly. It's on the way. Now, if it was something like a reserve tank, would he have wanted to pick it up?
Probably not, but I think going out of your way to avoid it would have cost more time.
Fair enough. Sloaters taking down Ridley. Very nicely done by him. Meanwhile, we see Stump making his way through the Coliseum.
Have you ever done this room with grapple beam?
Yes.
It is so much harder than without. If you know how to wall jump, it's so much easier.
Long ago, I have done it with. Because the grapple beam's the intended way to do that room.
Yep. Yeah, we can see at this point, Stump just has a tremendous lead over Sloaters. He's just coming out of Lower Norfair, and Stump about to wrap up Dragon.
Yeah, and it seems like Stump knows how to use the microwave, and Sloaters did not use that against Fantoon, so it'll be interesting to see if he does use it against Botwoon and Dragon. So the other thing here is, what might be a movement advantage that Stump picked up high jump. That might be something that's keeping Stump ahead.
Yeah, that's right. Even without speed booster, high jump makes a tremendous difference.
It really does. It really does. We saw that when Sloaters went up Red Tower. He had to make a couple more jumps there to make it up to Red Tower to get up to Red Ship. And that does add up over the course of an entire run like this. All right, Stump used that microwave beam, has all 4 bosses down, is now beelining it to Torian, and Sloaters making his way out of Lower Norfair. Man, Sloaters with the short charges. There's a work of beauty here.
Sloaters making his way through the 3 musketeers.
Yeah, with screw attack, it makes that room pretty trivial. But you see there, Sloaters got hit by that one at the top, and that's that high jump coming in to bite him a little bit again, because he has to actually wall jump up. His normal jump height, especially with speed booster, is not high enough to get up there. And when you wall jump, when you come off the wall there, it takes a little bit for your screw attack to actually kick back in. And so therefore he got nailed by that key hunter and hit back down, unfortunately. And that's just the mechanics of the game. Look at that Stump reverse ice clipping through. He does not have. What's that?
He makes that look easy.
Yeah, he does not have the speed booster, so there's no other way for him to get through that room.
That's true. I didn't actually think about having to come back this way without speed booster.
He could have gone through the sand pit. That is another option. It wouldn't have been too much slower, but it means that it's slower for him to get up here, which is really where he wants to go. And you see there, he was able to use the grapple strats to get up there or across this room. Mount Everest there to get to that top door. All right, Sloaters laying his power bomb to break the tube.
Yeah, so he still has to wrap up all of Meridia. So this probably puts him about 2 or 3 minutes behind Stump. And there's that high jump coming into play again. He has to freeze the enemy and then wall jump off the side there.
Yeah, and see that's that play. Yeah, high jump coming in here again. And that's that play that Stump made, that gave him the item there in lower Green Brinstar, right? Like it gave him the high jump. It, gives him that just that ever so efficient movement. Especially Sloaters having found the speed booster. That kind of thing comes into play and it adds up.
There's a safety save from Stump. I don't disagree with this. He probably thinks he has a strong lead, which he does.
Yeah, or he might just be worried, right? If he thinks Sloaters is a stronger player, right? I don't know. I'm sure that his play to wreck ship there and finding both suits, I'm sure that he feels like he is ahead.
Yeah, and there's that microwaving bottom strat that we were talking about earlier. So Sloaters is aware.
Yep.
X-ray.
Yeah, now he didn't do that on Fantoon, so it's possible that he just forgot that he had that combination of items. So that will make his Dragon fight very quick. Oh, can he get this? Yes, he does.
Wow.
Get the no high jump halfie. That's amazing.
I've only ever seen Zeus do that.
I saw somebody else did it in this tournament, but that is just such a hard strat. That's unbelievable. Making his way through Coliseum as if it was nothing. Meanwhile, Stump. What's that?
I was going to say some pretty amazing execution here from Sloaters, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be enough for him to take the lead in this race here.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Just watching these two runners play here, I definitely think Sloaters has the mechanical advantage, but Stump just got the better of him with the routing advantage, and that can happen. And Sloaters, did he get enough here? It looks like it. No, just a little bit shy. He's got him the second time around. Stump now through all of the Metroid rooms.
So barring something really disastrous from Stump, I think it's his race at this point.
Yes, I agree. Oh, Sloaters trying to go for a spike suit there.
Oh, and he's going to have to do something fancy to get out of here. Oh, and there's Wave.
Wave after Dragon. I like that. Now, Stump didn't pick that up, but all right, no baby skip, no space jump here. Sloaters can speed boost his way out of here. Shine Spark right up. There you go. So Sloaters now having Wave. That's gonna mean 20 shots to kill Mother Brain 2 for him. But I even still, that kind of shot differential is. Oh, look at that! Stump choosing. See, this is why Stump got the refill. He wanted the Crystal Flash refill. And now he has plenty enough ammo that he can just continue on here.
I don't know. Can he Zeb skip? Because he doesn't have Wave, nor does he have Speed Booster.
He has Ice Beam.
But does Ice Beam hit the Rinka when it's in the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then he's fine.
Yeah. Otherwise, low percent ice would not be possible.
Great. All right, yeah.
You have to get underneath. Yeah, you have to do this. Oh, and Stump just missed it. You have to come in underneath of it like that, and then angle up and shoot it. I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done it. I'm surprised he's not resetting the room here.
He doesn't want to take too much damage from the acid here.
No, he really doesn't. I'm really surprised he's not resetting the room here. Rinka's that it unfroze there. You can also do it from the top if you kneel down. But that was not good for Stump. He took a lot of damage off the acid there.
Yeah, and is he going back to refill? I think he is. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, that's the smart move, is to refill his energy. But that's going to give Sloaters that time to catch up. Sloaters is making his way over to Turian. I mean, I don't know if it's enough for Sloaters to be able to make up all that distance, but even still, you know, another mistake like that for Stump could give Sloaters the time he needs.
He refilled his missiles there too. I wonder if he might just skip the Zeb skip.
If he does that, then he does not have enough ammo to kill Mother Brain. Because it's 36 normal missiles to kill all the Zebatites. So I don't think he wants to do that. And it's 16 supers, so he would not have enough missiles to destroy Mother Brain. Okay, I actually like this saving. This will if he takes too much damage, he can just simply reset.
Yeah, and he probably still feels like he's ahead at this point, knowing again the wreck ship gamble paid off.
I think he does, but he still wants to be careful. All right, Stump making it through the Zebtite skip, getting it first try. Alright, looks like Sloater's taking a Varia and a Screw Attack off. Alright, and here it is, Stump on Mother Brain 2. Yep. Turning his stuff back on. I think it's 30 or 26 beams, maybe 30 beams that he needs.
Yeah, and that's only going to be 20 for Sloaters. But again, huge
Right.
lead from Stump, probably not going to matter too much.
No, I mean, Stump is already on Mother Brain 2. Sloaters is making he's blazing through these Metroid rooms, but you know, just that gap that Stump had from the routing advantage. You know, whoa! Stump needs to really be careful. He cannot take any more damage.
Oh man, that's so close. Dodging that catch-up.
Yeah, I think his reserve is full, but he cannot get another hit. I think he's good here. He needs to pop his reserve.
If it's not full, this will be it for Stump, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
It
fine.
was full.
Oh my goodness, that's so close.
Yeah, it was full because he went back to the and he saved at the ship. Remember, he filled up at the ship.
Yeah, if that catch-up had hit him, he would have been hit.
Yeah, exactly. He would have been done. No one really hates reserve tank. It's just not as good as an energy tank.
Yeah, it's literally just an energy tank, but worse.
Well, you have to fill it up, and it takes time to use it. Right? Whereas the energy tanks are automatically filled up, and they, not only that, but they fill up your energy, and it doesn't take any time to use them. No, that's correct. You cannot stand up glitch with a less than 7 energy tank. Sloaters. Oh, looked like he wanted to do a speed booster setup there, but just doing the ice plasma. Or the ice clip. Alright, Stump on Mother Brain 3 here. Meanwhile, Sloaters on Mother Brain 2. Our runners are in the high 5.
Yeah, Sloaters is also going to have a slightly faster escape as he has speed booster.
Yep. Yeah, so that means he's going to be able to spark up the climb, whereas Stump cannot. He'll have to actually climb up. So it looks like Stump does remember that, so he is going the normal way, the intended way. Not trying to do a shine spark at the bottom there. Sloaters entering into the cutscene. Looks like he is doing stand-up. Why not with all those energy tanks and that beam combination? He does want to be careful, though, about balling up. If he balls up and gets caught there, he'll actually be pulled into the acid underneath. He'll have to bomb out. But it looks like he's safe on his stand-up glitch there. Pounding away on Mother Brain 3.
Yeah, Stump just making his way through the climb one last time.
Yep. Going up the left side, I like that. I think that's a little bit faster.
Yeah, and it's not something you usually ever see out of that room since the runners usually have speed booster.
Well, earlier today we saw Becky go spark up the left side. Very, very slick. Stump wisely choosing to avoid the animals here. I think that might actually cost him the race.
I don't think it would cost him the race, but it would be pretty bad.
Yeah, well, if he gets stuck down there for any length of time, although he does have regular bombs. So, that would be... Alright, and Stump has done with an SRL time of 1:01:19. So, congratulations to him for taking game 1 here. Sloaters, we're going to see him finish up real soon, and we're going to be moving on to games 2 and possibly games 3 just after this, so stick around.
I would love to see a game 3 here. This was so much closer than I thought it would be after that routing divergence.
I agree. Like I said earlier, I think Sloaters definitely has the mechanical advantage. And so if it comes down to something like where these guys both find all the same items, I think Sloaters has it, and I think that's going to take it to a game 3. But you know, if there's some kind of a routing advantage or something that one of the runners gets over the other, you know, it's going to definitely lopside it in their favor. You know, and that's not to say that Stump is not a good runner or does not have good execution. I just think Sloaters is like. Just some of the tricks and things that Sloaters was doing in this run that we just saw were you know, A grade. Sloaters also choosing not to see the animals.
The correct decision, let's be honest here.
Yeah, and he has done with a 1:02:58. That puts these guys real close. I don't know if that puts them in the top 5 of our closest races, but we're only talking about a minute and 40 seconds here. Minute 39, actually, I think. So,
well, looking at our closest races, it looks like to be in the Hall of Fame, they need to be 30 seconds or less apart. So, all
right, well, it was still close.
Very close.
That's what we like to see. Close races. Good game to both of these runners. Make sure you follow them. These guys are very good. Oops, wrong command there. There we go.
Yeah, follow the runners because they are awesome. Impressive runs by both.
Through the entire Stump Sloaters match, so we're gonna see what happens with these guys. I think up next joining me is Yoko on commentary, so that should be fun and exciting.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have a good race ahead of you. Like I said, these two runners super close, so
yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna step away for a few minutes while we get set up for our next race, and I'll be right back. So stick around.
Yeah, and I'm going to get going here. So I want to thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next mission.
Thank you.
How is everybody doing tonight? That was a pretty good first race we had there.
Yes, it was. How are you tonight, Yo?
I am doing very good. How are you?
I am saying that right. Right?
Hmm?
Your name?
Yoko, yes.
All right, good. Would be embarrassing to get it wrong. Yeah, that was very good. Very good race. Yeah, 32%. So what do you think we're going to be seeing for the next race here as far as strategies go?
I feel like we might be seeing an early ship from either runner again. I don't know. It all depends.
Yeah, that would certainly be interesting to see an early wreck ship once again.
That really paid off for Stump with the double suit.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that again, but I 100% agree. That was a super payoff. I mean that was definitely the kind of payoff that he was looking for going up there in the first place. So tracking this race is once again going to be Cheaty Face 4. He's just our awesome tracker. So go follow him. And follow Feasel. Subscribe to Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2. These guys put it all out there. All right, we've got our seed here, so we're gonna be up in a little bit. Thank you, Southern Kip, for the 1,000 bits. Yes, Cheaty Face will be tracking all three of these races if we do go to Game 3. And I will be here commentating. I'm joined with Yoko now, and I think Indo Rush is joining me for the third match if it happens.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep. All right. So what? I think I asked that question already. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Looks like Stump has got his matchup. We have Sizer, Ripper, Waver, and Shoot. What do you think about that? Do you know what a chute is?
I do
know it. Yeah, I don't think I know what the chute is. Let's go look that bad boy up. The sizers are the crabs. That I know. All right. And our runners are ready. And we're going to be getting underway very shortly. This is going to be another exciting race. Oh, the chute is the floaty thing. It like floats down in the room before bowling.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Learned something tonight.